Okay, Olga, welcome. You've done a course with me, so you've got some background in this. You've jumped up for coaching, so you said, if no one else will do it, I'll step up. So, yeah, what do you think about? What do you want to work on?
Okay, I've been thinking on the topic actually, and there's one thing which I would like to look from embodiment perspective, because I already looked at it from my mind a lot of times and it didn't work.
It didn't work. Okay, that's a good point, right? We can think about things forever, it doesn't change.
So, because basically, environment changes and then you change your choice. And I would like to kind of, be more related to the choice I make, right? I mean, feel it not only reasonable, but like, this is a good choice for me. Something like that.
I'm not yet clear. Maybe because it's after lunch and I'm tired.
Okay.
So a little bit slower. So take a breath so I can catch up with you. In one sentence, what is it you would like?
I would like to understand when I'm proposed a promotion at work, is that really what I want? Is it really for me a place to be?
Okay, so you have been offered a promotion.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay, someone obviously thinks highly of you, so well done.
Yep.
And you want to decide if you want that or not, because maybe it's better, maybe it's not.
Yeah, I'm totally not sure that what that status is gonna give me is something that I really want. And it's debating, right? So each time people try to seduce me with something new, I'm starting to think maybe I can see some area, right? Or maybe I do see it better than they are. So it's kind of...
And you've weighed it up already.
Yeah.
So let's just look at this. I'm going to kind of talk to these guys for a minute, okay? So I think you'll find this interesting. So from the point of view of normal coaching, right? This is like, all right, do I want to do this or not? It's the same as any kind of coaching. Do I want to move house? Do I want to marry this person? Whatever it is, right? Normal kind of cognitive approach would be maybe to look at the pros and the cons and, write down this, write down that. But it sounds like you've gone around in circles with that already, right? It's not a bad way to do this. We could go, okay, list the positives and negatives, But you've already gone around a few circles with that, or?
Yes, I did that work. I do precisely know what's good, what's bad on it, but I have that internal feeling that I'm not fully aware of something. Maybe that's intuition, but maybe that's my, being scared of the new position. And I cannot decide on that.
Interesting. Okay, so it could be that there's something that's like, oh, I shouldn't do this, but I'm not quite sure why. There's something interesting. Yeah. Or you're saying the other option is it could be like, oh, actually, no, this is brilliant, but there's some holding me back, or some like imposter syndrome or something like that.
Something like growth is hard. I already switched position a couple of times.
Yeah.
It never was easy. So
what is your fear with the job?
I will work more with people who doesn't want to listen to me.
Okay. And go into that for a minute. So if you're happy to close your eyes, maybe touch any part of your body that feels relevant here. Because you're giving the levels on the sort of head level. So like if you get a drop in a little bit, so slow it down, take a breath. And it might be about really emotionally contacting that fear, or it might be there's a fear beneath the fear, for example, right? Where in your body is alive when you notice that fear?
Also here, I have this like a small trembling, right? So
tune into that, close your eyes, if you're happy to, normal rules. Some you don't want to do, don't do it, but you're quite quick and you go to the verbal, you're clever, so I'm going to kind of slow it down a little bit. Yeah, I'm just staying with you, helping you slow it down, helping you tune in. We're both clever, we're both quick, but sometimes it doesn't work, right? We need to kind of take another pace. Tune into that trembling a little bit. It's almost like focusing, kind of tuning into the body, noticing that sensation, maybe inviting it to come a bit closer. And it could be you're already there and we're just really contacting that fear, or maybe there's like a deeper fear, I don't know. You look like you're kind of holding it together still. Can I look at me for a moment? Like, I've got this. I'm holding it together. This could be my story, but it's like, I'm on top of this. I'm strong. I'm a tough Slavic woman. right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, right? Like, my intuition is just my intuition. Like, loosen up a little bit, kind of relax into it. A bit more breath, keep breathing. See if you can drop beneath that I'm a tough Slavic woman. You know, you're capable, professional, all that. But let's drop beneath that, because I don't think that's the level of truth here. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense. I totally know I can do it. What I need to decide if I want to do it.
Right. Do you want to do the job or not? Yeah. And if we didn't think, if I just said, do you want to do the job, yes or no?
No.
Okay. That's not the definitive choice, but that's some level of you doesn't want to do it. So something I do with clients is sometimes I just tell me, and I almost like make it real quick and sudden, and then they kind of know. Now that's not to say that is what you decide to do.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's clear that on some level your immediate response is no to it.
Yeah, and I guess it's exactly what bothering me. I cannot get that response.
Yeah.
To kind of be really clear and verbal for myself.
Okay, so you have this like body response. I don't want to do this. It's clear, right? It's like it was there, but you don't have like a logical reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would not like to kind of name the signal of no as something like, like a label. So no, I don't want it. There is a part of me which wants it, right? I do love this job. I do think I can bring a lot of value, but that escaping no, whenever I look at it, it's like fades away, right? I find logical reasons not to say no, but then the no returns.
Yeah.
So it's very
so that you know yourself well. You've been around a little while, I dare say, Olga. Not your first rodeo. So is that instinct is you? Is that generally something you should trust, or is that something like no? It's just like some resistance, some fear. Because I new job, maybe it's scary. Part of you is always a bit anxious. Which just knowing that yourself and that feeling in you, which because they can be confused, right?
Yeah.
People are like, is this my deep intuition, or is it just some conditioning, like some fear? So if generally, is that a feeling to be trusted or not? I don't know you, so.
Okay, so that's the thing. Generally, it is a feeling to be trusted.
Yeah.
But I have my reasons to think that at this moment, I'm somehow blocking my growth in a lot of areas.
You do or you don't?
You do. I do.
You do have that feeling, right?
I do have that feeling. So this is exactly why I cannot just relax and say, okay, this is my intuition.
Yeah,
I will go for it.
What is your instinct here? Like, let's just imagine you knew. Okay. You didn't need a coach. You don't need me. You don't need some clever technique. You just knew whether or not this is a good instinct or it's just some fear or whatever holding you back. So which is it? Like, just imagine you knew. What's your first thought then?
That I'm wasting my time on the tasks that is possible but very effort consuming. That's the thing. Like, it's almost like I'm now saying that I can do it, but I would like to have an easier way to do it. So
take a breath. What do you want to let go of here? Maybe take the shoulders up. Take it down a couple of times. Something to let go of here. What do you want to let go of here? Belief, a thought, something around this topic.
I believe once in a while I want a job that is not the hardest around.
Okay, and there's like joy in your body when you say that.
And it's a very new, not fear, but attitude to me. I mean, I always picked something which is hard, so I can learn. And then suddenly inside of me is this urge to pick something easy, and I don't trust it.
But is that your longing? That's your longing to pick something easy?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I think
and why not? Like, life's not just for...
Yeah, so something like that. So if there would be the same, if there would be a way to do this without such an effort, I would jump into the opportunity.
Okay.
But it never stopped me before, and I did quite a lot of things with this idea that I'm pretty powerful. So now I don't know, am I losing my power or I'm searching for a new way?
What do you think? I think you know the answer. I kind of often with coaches, I just sort of trust that they know. And you kind of know, like often as a coach, they're just asking you permission for what they already know.
Okay. I really hope that I'm searching for new ways, but there's still this like trembling, like it's still here, like and I'm not afraid if the new way is wrong or right. That's not the thing. I'm searching for some kind of consistency in me and agreement for kind of starting doing things differently. And I don't have it with myself.
Yeah.
Right?
So just to be clear, it's just again, I'm a bit sleepy after lunch. What's the insight? It sounds like you're coming to some insight here. So if you can, in a sentence.
In a sentence that I don't know in my way, let's say that, how it will be feel that it's an easy job, right? So I know how to pick between between difficult and super difficult. But if I imagine, like you said, that situation that there was something same value but not like as hard to achieve as usual, I have no idea how to feel about it. Like literally.
Okay.
I have no built experience.
Right. So it's like you're the insiders, you're kind of confused because it's like a new opportunity, but it doesn't feel harder.
Yeah.
So like, well, I didn't even know what to do with that.
I don't know what to do with that.
Okay, it's kind of funny. Can we laugh at that a little bit?
Yes.
You know, I like to laugh at things, so it's, we're laughing at the thing, not at you, right?
No, but I love to laugh, so that's my way. It's just like, it does feel strange, right? So kind of, I am afraid that if I will take the easy path, I will lose this kind of opportunity to grow, right? So it's like, being lazy.
Do you have a belief that growth has to be like hard and involve suffering?
Not suffering, that one kind of, I hope I will work.
It has to be hard.
Yes, but it has to be, the word in English would be challenging, right?
Okay, yes.
So it has to drive you forward, and this feels like, it has to be, for me, it has to be a step forward, but now I'm feeling like I'm doing kind of a lot of steps backward.
Okay,
and
so
that's not...
My sense is it feels unfamiliar because it doesn't feel harder. That's what I'm getting here.
It feels unpleasant.
Yeah, it's unpleasant because it's unfamiliar, right?
Okay.
And you have an existing embodiment, like I made a joke about it by how you were before, right?
Yeah.
Show me that like old embodiment, like life has to be different, challenging, like things there's like an embodiment like that, straight, whoa, it's strong, Yeah. And what's an embodiment? You know body work a little bit, so what's an embodiment that might be more helpful around making this decision? Rather than this more old embodiment of like, it has to be challenging all the time. Show me in your body, let your body come up with it. I'm not going to think your way into this one.
I think that should be something like... It's not just about being more relaxed, right? I don't want to be too relaxed.
Sure.
It's something that... That's wrong one. But...
Well, that's nice. How's that feel?
Much better.
Okay. So from this place, what do you want to do?
I want to do something I feel more related than just challenging.
So a big thing here, I'm kind of saying, I'm having to think a lot here, right? It's a bit different than we're working with, and it's a bit tired now. It's something like trusting yourself that it's okay to want to do something that isn't like super challenging. Am I getting that right?
I think that would be like trying to do something less challenging for a change.
Oh, okay, for a change. And maybe this
would be...
And here's the irony: if you're someone who's used to growing through challenge, there's probably more growth in actually not doing what you've always done, right? Because that's the old pattern of always doing the same thing, right?
And that's what I thought. So the challenge is kind of to step back.
The challenge is to not take the challenge.
Yep.
Well, I'm so lost in the paradox now. It's
but that's actually very about me. If there's this phrase about failed in the area of failing, so I guess I have to kind of let it go. because otherwise...
So letting it go, let's do that with the shoulders again, just take the shoulders up and then letting go, just let the body support
Something
what you're
like,
talking about.
Okay.
Oh, okay. One more breath. Okay, at the beginning of the coaching, you said you wanted, what did you want when you sat down?
I said I want to make a decision, and I said I want to understand where that no comes from.
And now what would you say?
I would say that I do have a resistance to trying new stuff.
And the new stuff is the less challenging
because
stuff.
their new stuff, well, let's see, commonly not perceived as growth. That would be the...
So you got the insight into what that resistance was. All right, great. I'm not going to make you make a decision today on the job, but hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight. So thank you very much.